we've got it all. We have keyboards as well. Do we have drums? We are Music World and Drummers Den. We also have an excellent choice of used equipment. We are Music World and Drummers Den, 2762 South Church Street, across from Indian Hills Golf Course.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
We're back at Rockvale, and the Rockets, host of the District 8 4A tournament. And they get to play in the boys' championship game and the girls' championship game, and both of those will be against the Blackman Blaze. And these two teams split during the regular season in girls and boys, so should be entertaining district finals for sure. Here are the starting lineups. First for the Blackman Blaze, again the number one seed here in the tournament. They come in with a victory over Oakland 53-42, and Rockvale was a 66-59 winner over Siegel to get here. And for the Blaze, they're 19-5, Rockvale 14-13. Starters for, first of all, Wendell Ingram's Rockvale Rockets. Number 2, Ty Newton, 5'10 senior forward. Number 3, Caleb Lewis, 6'1 junior. Number 24, Malachi Long, a 6'2 senior guard. Number 12, Elijah France, a 6'1 junior. And Dallas Paldo, a 6'4 sophomore. Paldo, France, Long, Lewis, and Newton for the Rockets of Wendell Ingram. Now Barry Workman's Blackman Blaze, number 33, 6'5 senior post, Christian Johnson. Number 4, Garrison Eady, 6'2 senior forward. Number 0, Braden Flowers, 5'11 junior guard. Number 10, Mike Bass, a 6'1 junior forward. And number 32, Jalen McDonald. He is a 6'7 junior post. And Johnson, I guess more like a forward. He and McDonald kind of interchange. But anyway, two bigs inside. McDonald, Bass, Flowers, Eady, and Johnson. Certainly looks to be an entertaining matchup here tonight between these two.
Absolutely, yeah, Brian. This is the rubber match. Both of them split earlier in the year, and I think tonight's game, the team that gets ahead early and gets to play the pace they want to play with is going to be the team that's going to have the best shot at winning this game tonight.
If you win, you play the number 4 team out of the other region. If you lose, you still host, but you play in that 2-3 game, and you're in the number 1, the side of the number 1 from the other district in the region tournament. So a lot to play for in this title game. And we're about ready to get this one going. Tip controlled by Rockvale in the home blues tonight. Driving in, and McDonald's going to knock it down and out of bounds. They're in the royal blue uniforms with a little bit of Carolina blue and white numbers. Rockvale across the chest. Blaze in the home whites. They are the home team because of the higher seed, but the visitor on the scoreboard here tonight. Wearing the white uniforms trimmed in navy and orange with Blaze across the front, navy numbers, and on the drive, France loses the ball, and it's picked up by Flowers. Bass over on the right side. They're moving right to left as we see it here. Eady inside, gets it down low to Christian Johnson. Johnson goes up and gets by Paldo and scores. The inside game tonight too, Bill, is going to be critical.
And I think even as much as that ball pressure from the Rockvale guards to make it harder to get the ball inside.
Yeah, that's a good point. Paldo with the ball at the foul line, wearing the golden tennis shoes tonight. To Caleb Lewis at the left or right wing, now up top, Newton. Back to Paldo, he's at the foul line. Whips it into the corner, and here's Long, gonna take a couple of dribbles in. Eady cuts him off, still gonna try to back in, slip through, flips it out to Ty Newton. His 3, in and out and back in. And Newton has something to say to the Blackman bench, and then the officials made sure he was on top of that.
Taking control of this game early, making sure nothing happens.
Yep.
And both these teams has a good pass right there for a layup.
Inbounds, or the pass inside to Jalen McDonald.
Both these teams got to remember there are games to be played after this, so be smart tonight. Don't do anything stupid.
Here's France up top, takes it right side. Going to try to go baseline. Does, turns, spins, tries to back in, double team. They get it to Paldo. He's got 2 big arms in front of him. Now out to Caleb Lewis, who just rips a 3 from the left wing. Well, when you got a double team, somebody was open, and it just happened to be Caleb for the first bank three.
Great job by Paldo getting the ball to him. 2 first bank threes already for the Rockets.
Bass over right wing. It's Edie who answers with a huge three from the right wing. Love watching Garrison Edie play. He is so smooth. Gets the ball where it needs to be. Caleb Lewis gonna drive, he's cut off there to Paldo. Backs it up near the right wing, back over left side to Malachi Long. Long to Newton. Newton penetrates, turns, spins, tries to dump it low and threw it away. That was intended for France.
Tried to back cut him right there, Brian, with the ball pressure, and good job by Flowers of denying the cut. Ball went out of bounds.
Bass has it now between the rings over right side Flowers. Really good crowd here tonight. I haven't even mentioned it, but
really good crowd.
Downstairs is just about full. Here's a three launched, and it is good by Flowers.
Blackman is 4 of 4 to start the game, Brian.
You get Flowers and Edie going from the outside all at the same time, could be tough. 10-6, Blackman up. Long drives, gets in there, puts a shot high up over McDonald.
Rockvale's 3 of 3.
Well, both teams can't seem to miss right now. It's a 2-point Blackman lead. They've got the ball, 4:34 to play. By the way, Central Magnet did win that girls' game 53-50 over Lawrence County. So congrats to the Lady Tigers. Alan Bush. Right side, Flowers dumps it low, gets it to McDonald. He has it blocked from behind. Gets the rebound, though, and forces his way in for the 2.
Great job of McDonald staying with it, catching, going right back up and finishing.
Long top of the key, going to penetrate, draws a triple team, kicks it over to Paldo, now to Lewis. Lewis to the foul line over left side. France going to drive, nothing there. Back to Lewis. Bounces it to Paldo, looking low, nobody there. Back out to Long. Long going to go slip left side, gets there. Too hard off the backboard. Rebound Johnson. Christian outlet pass to Edie. Edie going to drive, puts it up with the left hand and avoided the contact and scores. We've got a timeout, Rockvale, 30-second timeout, 14-8 as Blackman has the early lead here. How about a word from Parks Auction there, Bob?
All right.
Or Bob, I called you Bob. Bill.
That's all right, Brian. Everyone thinks they're a real estate expert, but experience matters. Bob Bugg and Stan Vaughn have spent decades helping clients get top dollar fast. With Parks Auction's powerful marketing strategy, your property won't just sell, it will sell for more. Parks Auction, we get you top dollar for your property. Visit parksauction.com.
I heard you and John talking about you're related to Bobby, and I think I knew that.
Yes.
He's uncle?
That's my uncle, yes.
Okay.
His wife is my dad's sister, so
Okay.
Kathy. So she used to call me William. She's the only one that ever called me William growing up. So
She still call you William?
Still calls me William to this day.
That's good.
Really good start for both teams, Brian. The atmosphere, it feels like a big game atmosphere right now. The teams are feeling it. Blackman 6 of 6 to start. Rockvale 3 of 4. Really good high level basketball early on.
Deep left corner. Here's a three drained by Malachi Long. 5 points for him. That's their third 3-point bucket. Cuts the Blackman lead 2-3. Flowers, deep right side, over to Bass. Bass brings it over now to the right side. Looks into the deep corner for Flowers. Braden to Edie. Up top, it's McDonald. Bounces it low. Christian Johnson. Baseline, no. Throws it to Flowers in the corner. And Blackman works it around now to the right. Edie penetrates, gets in. Back out to Johnson up top. Flowers left wing. Flowers to the foul line. Down low to McDonald, and Paldo blocks it. Goes out of bounds. And Dallas looks angry. Like the Hulk. Hulk smash.
Intensity, Brian, right off the bat. Rockvale's doing a little bit of sinking man right here to really help in the inside. Darren Blackman to shoot the threes.
To get it into Bass on the inbounds. Puts it up with the left hand. Mike Bass. That junior very important to the Blackman team, and of course a starter and doesn't have to score a ton, But you get him on the action, it certainly helps. Caleb Lewis drives in. They're going to call a jump ball, and it's going to be a turnover for the Rockets as the possession arrow favors the Blackman Blaze. So Keller Jackson comes in off the bench, the first sub of the game for the Blackman Blaze. So a 5-point lead in the ball. Flowers from downtown, in and out. Boy, that one looked like it was online, but it falls away. Here's a three, right side, long, yes. Boy, when he gets hot, doesn't he?
He does. He is, Brian, he is their alpha. He's their dog. He is their guy they're going to rely on tonight, and looks like early on he's really come to play tonight.
Flowers right side, way out there. Drives, gets it to Edie. Edie's three ball. Off the rim, no good, and Ty Newton with the rebound. First subs of the game coming in for Rockvale. Lewis trying another three. Oh, goodness, from the right wing. 2 threes in the first quarter, and Rockvale has shot themselves right back into the lead.
Already 5 first bank threes for the Rockets.
It's been raining threes this first quarter. 1:12 to play in the first. Edie, right side. Edie gets in there. Fadeaway jumper from the left elbow, good. Tough shot, and Edie drains it. France from the right side. Bounces it over to Lewis. Back to Paldo. Dallas at the foul line. And the ball knocked away by Bass. Bass one-on-one here with Ty Newton, and Newton fouls him. Really, Ty had no choice other than let him have a layup. His first foul, and that's the first foul of this first quarter.
Well officiated game. They let them play. You kind of like that in a championship game, Brian.
This looks like a veteran crew, although I only remember seeing one of these guys here on a regular basis. And the free throw is good by Bass. In fact, you texted me the names and I failed to get them in here. Bobby Rollins, Keith Woods, and Mark Ashlock.
Veteran crew. We've seen them a lot around here. A couple of them from the Upper Cumberland area tonight.
20-17. 40 seconds to go. Rockvale ball. Trailing by 3. Newton right side to France. France. Lewis in the lane. Jumper no good. McDonald with the rebound. Blackman's got 26 seconds to work with here to McDonald for 3. Top of the key, no good. Too long. Rebound Newton. Now Rockvale's got a chance with 17 seconds. France going to go baseline and has the ball knocked away by Flowers. It's going to be out of bounds on the baseline here for Rockvale with 13.8. A 3 would tie us. Ball almost stolen away, and it is. Jalen McDonald stepped in front of it. Now he's going to flush it home on the other end. Rattling the rafters here. Rockvale with another chance. Drives down. Flowers, is the ball tied up? It is. And it's going to be Rockvale's ball with .4. Dyson Elam is going to check in. And somebody's got to come out. Keller Jackson coming out. So it's going to have to be a pitch and shoot here. France looks. Gets it too long, and the shot will not fall. Malachi had an open look there on the far side. 22-17. Blackman takes the first quarter advantage to this break. We'll be right back. State Farm Prep Sports.
National Bank of Middle Tennessee, we believe in making a difference in everything we do. From helping local businesses grow to guiding families towards financial stability, we are improving lives one customer at a time. Hi, I'm John Allen, Vice President and Commercial Banker.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. Online at fnbmt.com.
Pizza. You can now order Murfreesboro's favorite pizza online at sirpizzatn.com. We've made ordering online a breeze. From sirpizzatn.com, tap on the location nearest you and begin your order for carryout or delivery. You can order the Royal Feast, create your own, spaghetti, calzones, everything right from our online portal at sirpizzatn.com.
Sir Pizza, you made me love pizza again.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
We're back and can give you a Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard update. It's a Stewart's Creek girls victory tonight over Wilson Central, 53-41. So Stewart's Creek will play the 2 seed out of District 8, and that will be Friday night. That'll be Blackman or Rockvale. Inside, Jalen McDonald shot won't fall. Paldo with the rebound. 22-17 here. Working it right side is Newton. Eagleville boys are playing in the championship 2 versus Moore County and boys right now. Here's a 3. Wow. Ty Newton, in your face 3 right there. His second one of the night.
Just feel like every time he shoots it, it's going in.
You feel that way, don't you? Work it down low. Nice pass. Down to Mike Bass for the easy deuce. 24-20. We played a minute here. Driving baseline. The shot up by Long. No good. Edie with the rebound. Edie pushing it up the floor. He doesn't have numbers, but he's not going to stop. Forces it up there. No good. And Keller Jackson going to foul Paldo on the rebound.
Like Dallas Paldo has really been a presence in there early tonight for the Rockets.
Blackman leads by 4. District title on the line. You'll remember this, and I have done so many games, Bill, and you have a better memory, I guess, I know. But is this not a rematch of last year's championship game?
It was 2 years ago.
2 years
ago.
2
years ago
okay.
At Blackman.
As Ty Newton goes baseline and is hammered.
It was a year that Blackman played a lot of home games that year.
32 on the foul. So that's Jalen McDonald who picks it up. So Ty Newton will shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And talking about that, Brian, you know, that first year, Rockvale was really excited to be in the game. But I think this year, their approach is they feel like they can win this game. And I think that's a different mindset, and they're a different looking team on the floor.
They were in the consolation game last year then, right?
They were. They lost by 1.
Yeah.
To Blackman, I believe.
I think that's right. And the second free throw goes. Newton misses the first, hits the second. And Wyatt Gilliland, number 5, a senior post, and Amari Dewberry, senior guard, number 0, check in for the Rockets. Keller Jackson, top of the key, over to Bass here left side. They get it down low to McDonald, trying to back in against Gilliland. Turn spins, does get around him, and they blow the whistle. They're going to call a foul on Wyatt. And going to the free throw line is Jalen McDonald. Jalen is just a junior. Jackson, a junior. Flowers, a junior for Blackman. So they're going to have several pieces back.
Big nucleus coming back.
McDonald hits the first free throw. Of course, Christian Johnson and Garrison Edie, Dyson Elam, C.J. McDonald, they're all seniors. Second toss upcoming. It's in the air and good. So a pair from Jalen McDonald gives Blackman the 5-point lead. Over right side, Malachi Long. Dumps it to Newton, down baseline. Newton gets in the lane, puts it up, missed it. Rebound, his own, and he put it in. Determined to get that deuce. 3-point Blackman lead with the ball. Braylon Flowers looking inside, back up top. Garrison Edie. Edie bounces it down low to Keller Jackson. It's knocked out of bounds. from behind him by Osunleye, who came in. Johnson is in for McDonald. I didn't see Kaysen sneak in on me. Flowers will inbound here right in front of the Rockvale bench, almost stolen away. Bass runs it down now in the corner to Edey. Back to Mike. Brings it from right to left to the wing here now. Up top, Jackson looking inside. Over right side, Edey. Goes baseline, nothing there. Back up top, and they swing it around again. Bass at the left wing to the foul line, over to Edey. Edey drives to the foul line. Gets away from Osunleye and banks it in. Pretty amazing shot there.
He's just a winning player, Brian. He really is. Makes shots like that. Controls what Barry wants the pace to be. Really good player.
And nailing a three on the other end is Malachi Long. That's his third three of the game.
Malachi is feeling it tonight.
Cuts the lead to 2 for Blackman. Edey standing on the logo here. To Flowers left side. Back up top. Johnson, Jackson, and now in the corner for another three by Garrison Edey. Speaking of somebody feeling it right now.
Yes.
He's the leading scorer for the Blaze right now. Amari Dewberry penetrates, cut off, bounces it in the corner to Osunleye, back to Newton. Newton finds Gilliland. Gilliland on the drive. There's going to be a foul there by Christian Johnson. That's a little touchy, but that's the foul nonetheless. So McDonald back in, Keller Jackson out. So going with the original starting lineup here for Barry Workman's Blaze. Osunleye left wing. Drives, tries to go baseline, up top to Newton. Tide drives, has the ball knocked away by Bass. Boy, he's pesky.
He really is.
Down the right sideline is Edey. Edey to Bass in the deep right corner.
Got a mismatch, Dewberry on McDonald down the block.
In the corner, Edey. They get it down low to McDonald. Dewberry defending, goes up, shoots, missed the shot, but there's a foul.
There's not much Dewberry could do more than what he did. It forced him off his spot, but got him a little bit as he went up.
Foul on Dewberry, his first, and McDonald at the charity stripe. First toss in there. Coach Wendell Ingram trying to help the officials out. I know they appreciate all the help they get from coaches, don't they?
They really do. They really do.
Free throw good by McDonald, and he's in double figures with 10. With 3:50 to play in the first half. 33-26. Blackman. Three by Long is Long. Down with the board is Flowers. Oh, he's going to take it all the way. Puts it up, missed. Tip up, no good, McDonald, but he follows through. Regains his composure. Is able to tip it in. Largest lead of the game here now. 35-26. Gilliland going to take one dribble. Flips it out to Newton. Now goes baseline. Newton fadeaway jumper. Long one out there. About 10-footer. No good. Rebound Garrison Edey. Mari Dewberry and McDonald get tangled up, and now Edey got tangled up with Gilliland, and I think Wyatt's going to pick up the foul. That was it's kind of wrong place, off balance.
That's a tough foul call right there. I'm really sure what he did.
I think he just got in the way of Edey.
Yeah.
They just kind of got tangled up, and I was up here watching two others get tangled up. It was kind of crazy. Blackman inbounds. Braylon Ingram did check in for the Rockets. Guarding Christian Johnson, who's got the ball now after a pass from Bass. Backs in, turns, spins, puts up the shot, no good. McDonald with the rebound, goes up, blocked, and the shot won't fall. Ball tipped around, and there's going to be a whistle. There's going to be an offensive foul on the Blaze. And that's on Johnson. I thought maybe he had gotten away with one just before that.
I think he did, and then he ends up getting one anyways, evened out.
Keller Jackson, they're going to let him check in. He comes in for Christian Johnson. He's got 2 fouls, so they may try to save him the rest of this half. Jaden Evans going to check in here at the next dead ball for the Rockets. Ty Newton has it up top. Takes a few dribbles to the right to Braylon Ingram. Ingram takes one dribble to Dewberry in the deep left corner. Mari surveying. Long pass across to Ty Newton. Newton drives. Up top, Long. Long at the foul line. Newton was open for like an eyelash and then passed off. Here's Osunleye driving in, kicks it out. Dewberry back to Kaysen. 2:09. Osunleye drives, puts it up over Flowers, no good. Rebound tipped around, no control of it. Now Osunleye has it to Long, lays it in.
What a finish right there by Malachi Long, and great hustle for the Rockets to get that loose ball in the layup.
Well, they had the ball so long on that possession.
Really bad on both teams. It's a championship game. You can feel it. Feel the intensity.
35-28, Blackman the lead and the ball right now with 1:40 to play. Edey right side up top. Keller Jackson swings it over to Bass left wing. Bass looking inside, now over to Flowers. Flowers thought about a 3, now drives, gets in there, hurls it toward the goal and draws the foul. It's going to be a block, not a charge. It's going to go against Rockvale. And that is on Braylon Ingram. At the foul line will be Braylon Flowers.
Braylon Ingram almost had his 18th charge of the season, Brian. And he is, if you go on Max Preps, he is the state leader for charges taken, and he almost had another one right there.
Didn't he have one on Saturday,
He had one on Saturday.
He was 1 for 2 in that.
Yes, he was.
Flowers hit the first free throw. He'll have another. It's in the air and good. So coming in is Caden Avant for the Blaze. And Rockvale subbed. There's Evans. And thought there were 2. I think maybe France came back in.
I think he did.
1:22 to go here in the half. Blackman up 37-28. France has it, speaking of, to Ingram up top. Nice bounce pass down low and a reverse lay in Evans.
Great pass.
And give him a free throw too. Avant with the foul. And Evans gets the 2-point bucket. Flowers is going to come in. He comes in for Avant. This to cut it to 6. Caldo going to come back in here too if he can. Shot no good. Rebound comes right back to Evans and they blow the whistle again.
I think it's on Blackman. It should be 2 shots for Rockvale.
They call that on Garrison Edey. So Evans going to get a chance once again here at the free throw line. Have 2 shots at it here. First one is good. So Dewberry out, Paldo back in. One more free throw for Mr. Evans. One dribble, spin in the left hand, shot it, and got it. 5-point Blackman lead with 1:08 to play here in the first half. Boys championship game of District 8 4A. Pass up top between the circles. Right side, Keller Jackson. Jackson looks around, finds Bass. Bass up top to McDonald. Now left side, it's Flowers. Flowers to the foul line. Dumps it over to Jalen McDonald. To Edey now. 43 seconds.
Blackman being patient, trying to get this high-low action.
Keller Jackson between the rings. Pay over to Edey, left side. And Coach Wortman calling a new play here with 30 seconds. Going to try to get something backdoor or go for one here, I would think. Keller Jackson with 22 seconds.
And they're trying to get one shot here.
Not even really interested there. Keller's actually got the ball on his hip.
Almost moved both feet there, Brian.
Sure did. Edie up top. Way out here near the half-court line with 7 seconds. Flowers with 6 with 5. Flowers fadeaway 3-ball. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound tipped. And Edie's going to have a shot right at the horn off the back of the rim. They weren't going to count that one anyway. Halftime here in the boys' championship game. It is the Blackman Blaze 37-22, leading the Rockvale Rockets 37-22. Halftime here from Rockvale. Stay with us. We'll be back with all of your halftime stats in just a couple of moments.
Greetings, friends. This is Lenny Farmer with the Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home in Murfreesboro. If you ever had to deal with the final arrangements of a loved one, funerals are both emotional and financial. You can easily be drained both ways when you least expect it. I can help you in both of these areas by showing you the positive side of pre-arranging. Locking in your cost for the rest of your life will truly relieve some emotional stress at that time. Call me, won't you, at 615-893-2422. Let's talk.
Coming into a sizable amount of money is one kind of surprise. But a rough Tennessee winter is another one. Folks in this area know the importance of having their HVAC checkup before winter hits. People also know the importance of Roscoe Brown checking their plumbing system too. Frozen pipes, broken water heaters, just a few of the problems from Old Man Winter. Set up a winter plumbing and HVAC checkup at Roscoe Brown.
Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com.
This is a paid legal ad.
When a family member is lost as a result of someone else's negligence, the grief can be unbearable. It also leaves you with a lot of questions like, how did this happen? Who's responsible? And is my family going to be okay? That's a lot to go through, but with the law offices of John Day on your side, you don't have to go through any of it alone. We understand what you're going through, and we have the experience to get the answers, justice, and compensation your family deserves. Call the law offices of John Day.
I'm Good Neighbor State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and I'd love the opportunity to talk to you about the significant rate decrease we're experiencing now. Let me compare coverage and possibly save you hundreds on your home and auto. Call me at 615-895-2700.
Renters, when you combine State Farm Auto and Renters Insurance, you will save money. I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and I'd love to talk to you about combining your auto and Renters Insurance to help you save. Call me at 615-900-0877.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
Welcome back here, and it's Lebanon and Cookeville playing in the Girls Championship of District 7 4A. And Eagleville boys are playing right now versus Moore County in the championship game of 9A. Siegel won by 17 tonight over Oakland, 67-50 in the consolation game in boys. Much closer game than that. And Central Magnet defeats Lawrence County 53-50 in the consolation game in their district tonight. Stewart's Creek a winner over Wilson Central 53-41. Some scores on the Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. We've got all of the scores except Eagleville, and I'm working on trying to get a halftime score from there. We'll go over tomorrow night's games here, a few as well. But, Bill, you've got to look at the team stats. These are from Winners Trophies, Fans Heating and Air, and JHA Company.
Yeah, really good first half, Brian. Right now at the half, the Blackman Blaze lead 37-32 over the Rockvale Rockets. In the first half for Rockvale, they had 9 rebounds. From the field, they were 11 of 19 for 58%. And this is outstanding. They made 7 first bank threes in the first half. They were 7 of 8 for 88%. At the line, they got to the line 5 times. They made 3 for 60%, and they only had 6 turnovers in the first half. For the Blackman Blaze, they had 8 rebounds in the first half. They were 13 of 24 from the field, 54%, 3 of 7 from three-point range, 3 first bank threes, 43%. At the line, they got there 8 times. They were 8 of 8 for 100% and 1 turnover. Typical Coach Barry Wortman stats at halftime: 8 of 8 at the line, 1 turnover, 54% from the field. That's pretty much how Coach Wortman's teams have done it for years.
Yep, that sounds just like it, doesn't it? Let's take a quick break. We'll come back. I'll give you the scoring. I'll run down what we know about region tournaments and things of that nature as we are rapidly approaching that starting Friday, girls, Saturday, boys. We'll tell you how that works in case you don't know. But a break for us. We'll come right back here to Rockvale High School. Blackman leads at half in this championship game with Rockvale 37-32.
When we started our flagship restaurant on Broad Street, who would have known we'd have grown and touched each four corners of Rutherford County? Now we have locations in South Murfreesboro, Smyrna, West Murfreesboro, and the original on 860 Northwest Broad Street.
Swing by one of our 4 locations after a game for some good food and fun.
Thank you, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and Rutherford County.
Thank you to our patrons and customers.
Thank you.
Good food and fun.
For more than 36 years, Wilson Bank & Trust has been proud to serve communities all across Tennessee. As an independent local bank, we provide banking products competitive with large banks, but delivered with personalized local service. Wilson Bank & Trust has been community-focused since 1987 and looks forward to many more. Discover the power of local community banking that truly makes a difference. Give us a call or come on by any of our local 30 locations or visit wilsonbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
Quick, convenient, efficient. 3 words that we all hope to experience when we do business. Our goal at JHA Company is to bring just that to an industry that's traditionally dictated to the customer when it's time to do business. Whether you're purchasing class pictures in a yearbook, class jewelry, a letter jacket, school spirit wear, or senior graduation products, we strive to make the experience quick, convenient, and efficient. Find out more at jhacompany.com. JHA, your one source for an unparalleled scholastic experience.
At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, we're committed to providing local car owners with top-notch auto repair services. Let's hear what some customers have to say about Dr. Automotive.
I just really appreciate Danny and his whole team. I always feel like I'm going to get great service and the right outcome.
You just don't find any better people.
He's always been very good.
We've got the cure for your car. Dr. Automotive, keeping your car running smoothly, mile after mile. Visit our website, smyrnaautorepair.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
All right, how about a look at the scoring here in the first half? 13 points for Malachi Long to lead the way for the Rockets. 9-point night for Ty Newton. Caleb Lewis with 6, and 4 points for Jaden Evans, a 2-point bucket and a couple of free throws. For the Blackman Blaze, Jalen McDonald and Garrison Eady leading the way with 12 points apiece. 6 points for Mike Bass, 5 points for Braden Flowers, and a 2-point bucket for Christian Johnson. So that is your scoring. Nobody with more than 2 fouls. We had a little foul trouble in the first half, or the first game, but not as much here in this one. And I do have a score after 1 quarter of play. It's Eagleville leading 18-6 over Moore County in their championship game of District 9A. And after tonight, they're done. They'll wait on region play, so we'll be able to talk a little bit about them. Girls on Friday all around the state in the region. If you're a girls team, you play on Friday. You play at the higher seed. So, for instance, in the Region 4-4A, their number 1 in District 7 host our number 4. Their 2 host our 3, right on down the line. And girls is Friday, boys is Saturday at the higher seed. Then the tournament will be played next Monday, semifinals at Lebanon in girls. Tuesday, boys. Wednesday, the girls championship game. Thursday, the boys championship game. And Monday through Friday next week. Monday through Wednesday. Thursday. Yeah. And then that will be at Lebanon. Girls sectional is that following Saturday, the boys the following Monday, then state tournament, then boys state. That's how it all runs there. So, all right, our final timeout. We'll come back, and second half action underway in just a moment. 37-32, Blackman boys lead Rockvale. State Farm, Prep Sports.
Murfreesboro firefighters are going door to door to ensure that everyone is counted in the special census. Every resident means more funding for roads, schools, and emergency services. Up to $3.5 million more each year. So don't wait. Fill out the mailer you received or visit murfreesborocensus.com. That's murfreesborocensus.com. Every name matters, including yours. Help us help Murfreesboro. Fill out your special census form today. murfreesborocensus.com.
For 75 years, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic has been a cornerstone of health and compassion in our community. From our humble beginnings to the advanced, comprehensive care we offer today, our commitment to you has never wavered. With 8 locations across Murfreesboro and Middle Tennessee and over 100 physicians, we continue to provide the highest standard of care. Then, now, and always, your health is our mission.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Ready to go here, and Rockvale has their starters ready to go. Newton, Lewis, Long, France, and Paldo. Blackman has yet to break the huddle here. Now they do, and it's going to be their first half starters: Johnson, Edie, Flowers, Bass, and Jalen McDonald. So about ready to go here. Tight game. Bill, your thoughts on this second half?
That was a really well played first half by both teams. Rockvale really withstood a Blackman pretty good first half, and they're right there. This game's going to come down to the end. I think it's going to be whichever team guard gets hot, because I think that's the guys that are going to decide it. Edie and Malachi Long for Rockvale.
Caleb Lewis trying to go baseline here as they move right to left, kicks it out to Newton. Newton drives to the right wing, now to Lewis. Lewis drives, foul line, goes up against Johnson, and there's going to be a blocking foul called on Christian Johnson. That is his third foul, and Keller Jackson is immediately up and at the scorer's table. So he's coming in, but Caleb Lewis has a chance to shoot a couple. First one off the back of the rim. He'll have one more. Lewis with one dribble with the left hand. It's in the air and good. 7 for Caleb Lewis. Across the timeline now, Edie. Gives it up over to Flowers, left side. Jackson between the circles to Mike Bass, left side. Bass looking in, back to the logo where Jackson has it. Edie gets it inside to McDonald, now kicks it out. It's Flowers for 3, back of the rim, no good. Rebound, and Rockvale up the floor. Newton crosses the time stripe. Fadeaway jumper from about 8, short. Got his own rebound, came right to him, drives in and scores. Twice tonight he's gotten his own rebound and put it back in. Blackman lead cut to 2. Flowers, left side. Brings it back here to the right, now to McDonald up top. Ooh, right into the hands of Bass, who dropped the ball and going down the floor, blocked. France has it blocked by Bass, but I was screened. I have no
Dallas Paldo.
Okay, Paldo with the putback. I couldn't see. The official stood right in front of me. And Edie lost the ball. It goes out of bounds off of Blackman. Back-to-back turnovers by the Blaze, and a chance for Rockvale to take a lead here.
Great energy right here from Dallas Paldo, getting down there and finishing that basket on the last possession.
Newton to Lewis. Lewis penetrates, left block goes in and swatted away by Jackson, and a whistle and a foul. And they're going to tag Keller Jackson with his second foul, and he questions that.
Brian, left-handed players are tougher to guard just because you're not used to playing them all the time. And with Lewis and France out there, it's unique to have 2 lefties like that. And they're real crafty about getting that foul called.
Lewis hits the first free throw. He'll have another. It's good. And Rockvale is up by 2 now. Lewis has 9 points too, by the way. We played almost 2 minutes here in the third. It's been all Rockvale in this third. Flowers, a little shake and bake action to the foul line. Back out up top to Bass. Bass at the wing spot, looking in, looks, and gets it down low to McDonald. Jalen McDonald going to try to work against Paldo, puts it up, nicely done by Jalen McDonald. Tied again, 39 apiece.
I think Rockvale will live with that one, Brian. That was a tough shot that McDonald made. He was pushed out a little bit. It wasn't just right there by the basket.
Here's France. Just inside the top of the key, bounce past Paldo, and a little backdoor pass to France for the easy lay-in. That was pretty fancy ball movement there.
Beautiful basketball.
51-39, and Bass almost lost the ball again. France going after it. Bass drives in, kicks it out. Keller Jackson drives, ball loose and thrown away. Another Blackman turnover. That's 3 here in the quarter, and they didn't have that many in the first half, I don't think.
They did not. They've tripled their turnovers.
France at the wing. Fakes left, goes right, goes baseline, double team, finds Dallas. Paldo looking around, takes one dribble to Lewis. Lewis launches a 3, dings off the front of the rim. Rebound Jalen McDonald. Flowers down the floor, trailing Rockvale by 2. McDonald to Flowers, to Edie. Now to Bass up top. Right side, Flowers. Swings it out to Garrison Edie. Edie, foul line jumper, up and no good off the rim. Rebound Rockvale. France drives in through a double team. Shot is short. And the loose ball, Blackman. Garrison Edie in trouble. Triple teamed in the backcourt. Somehow gets it across. And a whistle. Foul on Caleb Lewis. All of the action had already passed by that whistle.
Yes. Rockvale has really answered the bell the second half coming out here, Brian, and really taking it to Blackman. Blackman's going to have to answer right here with their experience. Let's see if they can do that right here. Get a good shot attempt right here.
Garrison Edie walking it across the time stripe now. Under 4 minutes to play in this third. And Long almost stole the ball, ran out of real estate, tipped it out of bounds. So Blackman will inbound in front of their bench. And Flowers is going to be the one to trigger it in. Throws it into the backcourt to Bass. Brings it here to the right side. Up top, Jackson looking in. Gets it in to Johnson. Christian can't work around. Now he does. Puts up a nice hook shot over Paldo.
Really tough shot. Blackman's 2 field goals this quarter, Brian, have been really tough. Rockvale's defense has really picked up here in the second half.
41 apiece. Newton has it here near side. Newton cut off to Paldo. Left elbow. Now Caleb up top, drives in, goes up, and puts it in over Johnson. 11 for him, and on the drive down, there's going to be a Dallas Paldo foul of Johnson. That's only his first. Rockvale has a 2-point advantage, but Blackman has the ball to inbound on the near baseline. Long lob into Christian Johnson. Johnson over to Bass now. Gives it up to Edie. Back over to Flowers, open for 3, and it's off the back of the rim, no good. Caleb Lewis with the rebound and run into by Garrison Edie, who's going to pick up his second foul.
It's a good look right there from Flowers. They ran a little flare screen for him. He just popped off the back of the rim, and then a good job by Rockvale coming up with the ball.
Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard update for you. Eagleville 38, Moore County 11 at the half.
Eagleville is rolling.
Only 11 points at halftime for Moore County. Ty Newton has it right side. Up by 2 with the ball. Lewis looking in. Now Newton drives. Fadeaway jumper from the right elbow. No good. Keller Jackson with the rebound. Over to Flowers now. Braylon to Keller. Over to Garrison. Now swings it over to Braylon Flowers. Braden Flowers, that is. Jackson going to turn, spin, get in the lane, goes up, puts up a tough shot inside. Boy, the bigs are having to really work for it, but they're falling.
Really good job right there, staying with it. But another tough shot by over the Rockvale defense.
Edie's going to get tagged with a foul here as Long tried to get by him, and a little chicken wing there.
Starting to get a little chippy, a little competitive. A lot of these guys, Brian, play AAU together, know each other, living as close to each other. A little something extra when you're in a championship game.
Edie picks up his third foul, so he's going to have to play carefully. Long pass into France, into the backcourt. Under 2 minutes to go, we're tied at 43. Have decided absolutely nothing here so far. Over right side, Long. Long, foul line. His jumper is up and in and out. Rebound, Johnson. Edie pushing it. Glides down. Goes between two players, and a reach-in foul on the floor on Newton. Nope, not Newton.
12.
France.
Yep.
Ty was around and looked like maybe the guilty party. Braylon Ingram is coming in. He's in for Dallas Paldo.
Paldo giving them great minutes here in the third quarter.
Edie to inbound, 1:38 to play. Johnson over right side, Edie almost launched a three, now drives, puts it up with the left hand in the lane. He does that just about as good as anybody. 45-43. Blackman on top. It has definitely been back and forth. I don't think either team has had maybe two possessions where they've had the lead and the ball. Caleb Lewis back up top, France. Elijah looking around. Newton pops out to the wing here near side. Going to drive to the foul line, put up a jumper, and it is no good. Rebound, McDonald.
It's a good look that time for Newton. Just a little bit short.
Edie to McDonald, back over to Flowers right side, up to Edie with 50 seconds. Blackman gets it to Bass now, up top, McDonald. To Edie, back to McDonald. A little high-low with the bigs here. Johnson going to try to back in against a double team. Lost the ball. They're going to call a reach-in foul here on the Blaze. It's going to be against Ingram there.
That's a tough call right there. Two guys fighting for the ball. Really could have gone either way.
Jaden Evans checks in for Ty Newton. Blackman with the inbounds with 35 seconds. Flowers to Edie, where they want to start things here. 29 seconds. Blackman can be deliberate here, which they like to do. Up top, McDonald. Don't think that's where he was supposed to be. Over to Bass now. Deep left wing, 14 seconds. Flowers hands with 12 seconds. Changing the play here a little bit. With 6, with 5 to Mike Bass. Bass being guarded by France. Now finds Johnson. Johnson put up a jumper at the horn. Tough shot from just inside the right elbow. Your score at the end of 3. Blackman trailing 47-43 to the Rockvale Rockets on State Farm Prep Sports.
Craig's Tax Service.
We perform tax preparation, individual tax returns, corporations, partnerships, and all your payroll bookkeeping needs.
Brett Craig with Craig's Tax Service.
Craig's Tax Service is located just off Memorial on Heritage Park Drive. You can contact us at 890-2233.
It makes sense to get help with your taxes. Call 890-2233 for an appointment.
We are proud to support all Rutherford County student athletes.
Craig's Tax Service, 890-2233.
Shop your favorites at Dillard's, JCPenney, Rue 21, Hot Topic, and more. Grab a bite at Crab Fever, Sam's Sports Grill, Olive Garden, or Miller's Ale House. With more than 60 retailers, you're sure to find something that you'll love at Stones River Town Center. Find them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for style tips, upcoming events, and sales information. Stones River Town Center, off Old Fort Parkway in Murfreesboro. Shopping centered on you. Online at shopstonesriver.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Here we go. Fourth quarter. ready to go here. 38-11. Eagleville over Moore County at halftime. Here, I gave you the score wrong, by the way. The home team is actually on the scoreboard, Blackman. So, and they lead 47-43. Over right side, Flowers to Edie, right wing. Up top to Bass now. And the ball loose, stolen away. And France lays it in on the other end. Yes, it bounced, hung on the rim. 47-45 Blackman. Their lead cut to 2. Bass works it into Johnson. Johnson, double team, finds McDonald. Low pass to him, but he got the shot up and is fouled.
Brian, that's a situation right there by the bobble actually helped him because he's going to get an extra free throw out of it. He was able to corral it and finish it and gets an extra shot free throw attempt right here.
And that pass was not great. He did bobble it, but maybe freed him up. Foul was on Malachi Long, by the way, and he finishes off the three-point play. 17 for the big guy. Now Wyatt Gilliland coming in. Comes in for Caleb Lewis. So Rockvale length of the floor to go. They trail by 5, and there's nobody to throw it into, and now Long runs down to help out France. Fourth quarter here. Going to decide a district champion this quarter. Drive and losing the ball off of McDonald was France. And that's not going to make Blackman coaches aren't happy either. I was going to say Blackman fans, but
they would have gone to a jump ball, still would have stayed here. So
yeah,
it all works out in the end.
Long pass into France. Well, coaches are greedy. They want the possession arrow on the next one, right?
I do. I completely understand.
Here's Long. Cut off there by Bass. Popping out to help Evans. Evans looks around, now takes one step left to the right, and then the ball lost out of bounds. Tipped out by Garrison Edie. So Long will inbound right in front of me. Tap him on the shoulder if I wanted, but I don't. Into France. Jackson going to check in for the Blaze here in just a second. Pass over right side to Long. Long backs it up to the logo now. Braylon Ingram has it right wing. Braylon on the drive. Gets in the lane. Has to give it up to Gilliland. And White has to kick it out. Long has it left side. They work it into the deep right corner. Evans three. No good. And rebound McDonald. 5-point lead and the ball for the Blaze. Approaching the 6-minute mark left in the game. Bass has it far side. Double team back up to Edie now. Garrison driving to the left side. Gets a pick from McDonald to Christian Johnson. Johnson, a little high-low action, and Bass is going to be fouled by Ingram or Gilliland. I'm not sure.
Great play design right there by Blackman. Cleared it out, got the back cut. No help side over there. Going to get 2 free throws out of it.
Gilliland is the guilty party. He picks up his 3rd foul as Mike Bass is at the free throw line. We have a couple of attempts here. The first one is on the way and good. 7 points for Mike. Paldo back in as McDonald goes out. Jackson is in. Evans comes out for the Rockets. 51-45 with one more free throw. It's in the air and good, so Blackman up now 52-45.
Blackman's 11 of 11 from the charity stripe.
Rockvale took a couple of leads in that 3rd quarter. And here's a shot up by France, no good. Didn't really work a lot for that shot. Now Edie to Flowers, back over to Edie just across the timeline. Takes it to the left side. So the ball and a 7-point lead now for Blackman. Up top, Edie now has it far side. Top of the key, Johnson now right wing, Flowers. Takes it into the right corner, now pulls up for the 3. No good. Rebound tipped by Blackman, controlled by Malachi Long of the Rockets. Long drives in, puts it up off the glass. Good. 15 for Malachi, 52-47, under 5 minutes to go in this district championship game. Flowers right side up top, Johnson. Christian puts it on the floor and takes another couple of dribbles after Paldo guarding him at the three-point stripe.
Been really impressed tonight with Paldo's energy for the Rockets.
France gets by, hands it off to Edie, who cuts through to help. Now drives, goes up, left block. No, passes off to Johnson for the easy lay-in. Oh, that was pretty sweet.
It was sweet.
54-47, 4:13 to play. Blackman up. Braylon Ingram fires up a three, banks it in. You got to call those, Braylon.
He called the bank on that one. Splashed it.
Everybody said, no, what are you, oh, it went in, yay. Here's Bass, right side, and they're going to tie it up or try, and I think they're going to call it a foul, actually, against Ingram. Number 3 for Braylon, and Ty Newton comes in. Gilliland is out.
It's a really big three right there for Ingram. Got 3-possession game, banks it in. Now it's a 4-point game.
And Blackman's going to call a timeout to talk about things. 3:52 to go in the ball game. Blackman by 4 with the ball on State Farm Prep Sports.
Craig Buckner, Mills Family Pharmacy.
Many medications for our animals have to be compounded, and we offer that here at Mills Family Pharmacy.
Mills Family Pharmacy offers a wide range of compounding.
Special for you, your loved ones, or for your pets.
Learn more at millsfamilypharmacy.com.
Thank you for allowing us to be your local pharmacy. We're at 2994 South Church Street, next to Toots.
Mills Family Pharmacy, dedicated to providing customers with services to meet their needs.
You know, everyone has a more. First, it's a pony, then to be on the cheer squad. Your more grows up just like you do, but your more can still carry you away or make you cheer. At First Bank, banking local gets you more. More of our time, more access to local bankers, more flexibility, and more product choices. Because getting more empowered and confident helps you pursue your more. That never grows old. First Bank. Bank local, get more. Member FDIC.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Welcome back after the timeout. Our game brought to you by Toots Good Food and Fun, Stones River Town Center, Bud's Tire, and Wilson Bank and Trust. They get the ball down low, going up. Johnson has it partially blocked. It's on the floor, and a foul called on the floor
on Malachi Long.
Second foul for him. Boy, that was an interesting set of circumstances. Blackman dodging a bullet there.
And the 4th team foul for the Rockets.
They get it in, and McDonald going to be clobbered by Paldo. And that should be the 5th foul. So free throws the rest of the way for Blackman. By the way, Blackman has not fouled yet. Free throw off the front of the rim and short. Second free throw, good. McDonald hit 1 of 2. So it's a 5-point lead now for the Blaze. Over right side. France, ball tipped away, but he runs it down. Tried to pass it to Dallas. Tipped out by McDonald. Paldo gets it back at the foul line. Back to France. Just passing back and forth right now. Over to Malachi Long here near side. Long over to France. Thought about a 3. Looking inside. Now Paldo at the foul line. Dallas into the corner. Amari Dewberry. Oh my goodness. Big 3. His first points tonight for the senior guard.
Big 3 for Dewberry.
It's a 2-point Blackman lead with 3:05 to play. Edie down the floor. being hounded by Long. Over to Flowers now. Flowers finds Christian Johnson. Johnson way out to McDonald. Near side over to the left. Johnson to Edie now. Garrison almost had it swiped away by Long. Over to McDonald.
Trying to go high-low.
Bounces it over to Bass. Johnson is calling for it. Doesn't get it. 2:33 to play. 2-point Blackman lead. Edie looking in. Over to Flowers now. Flowers brings it to the right side. Lob inside. Great pass to Johnson.
Great pass from Flowers.
Puts it in. Put it where he would have to cut to the basket, go up high for it, and was able to easily score there. 57-53, Blackman. Long glides into the lane. Now out to Dewberry. Can he do it again? Off the back of the rim. Garrison Edie. Over to Flowers. Under 2 minutes now left in the game. Johnson up top. Now Bass has it right side. Newton defending. Over to Johnson now. Caleb Lewis going to come in. Ooh, that was almost stolen away. McDonald runs it down to Edie. France all over him. Oh, he almost stepped over and back.
Ooh, I think he did.
Maybe so.
I think they got a break there.
His foot never came down, but it was over the line just for a second. That counts. 122, Edie. Up top, Johnson. Over left side, Bass. Boy, a lot of times going off the clock. They're going to have to foul. Coach Ingram calls for it, and Bass is going to go to the free throw line now. Ty Newton picks up the foul. Boy, a lot of time went off the clock.
A lot of time right there.
Almost a minute. I think it was just under 2 minutes when they started. Bass at the free throw line. Here is free throw number 1. It's good.
Which begs the question, Brian, about the shot clock. Do we need to have it? Are they going to put it in? It's a hot topic in high school basketball. Yeah. You know, you can't take that minute off if you got the shot clock. So
I think the number of people that it would take to implement that and run it is the biggest problem.
That's the biggest problem. And dealing with it a little bit in college games, you got to really know what you're doing.
Bass hits the second free throw, puts Blackman up 59-53. And the final word on the night from Parks Auction here in this district championship game. Bill?
All right, Brian. Want to get the most money in the shortest time? Parks Auction delivers. Bob, Bug, and Stan Vaught use an extensive marketing program to ensure maximum exposure and maximum profit. When it comes to selling property, experience makes all the difference. Parks Auction, we get you top dollar for your property. Visit parksauction.com.
Cookeville girls led Lebanon 22-21 at halftime in that championship game over in 7-4A. That's important because the teams here will play the teams there in the region. Starting Friday girls, Saturday boys. It's at the higher seed, both of those nights. Inbounds, and here come the Rockvale Rockets. They need a bucket. Really got to have one. Right side.
Tried to go elevator screen right there for Newton. Good job from Blackman jumping out on it.
Caleb Lewis going to back up, shoot a three. It's online, but off the back of the rim. They got the rebound, though. France is fouled on the putback attempt. And they're going to put that one in Christian Johnson's ledger. He's got 4, and with 49.8 seconds, it's going to be Elijah France at the free throw line. First one is up. No good. Let's see. DJ McCullough in for the first time, and Evans back in.
A little speed, we'll get a little pressure right here. Make or miss.
Free throw for France. He needs it. Missed off the front of the rim, and a rebound, and a huge one there by Edie. He's triple teamed. Gets the outlet pass to Flowers. Long pass up the floor. Johnson layup good. 61-53, 36 seconds. Desperation time here for the Rockets. And here's Long for long distance three. It's no good. Rebound McDonald. McDonald to Edey, 24 seconds. Going to walk it up the floor? No. Picks up a trot. Gets it across the timeline. And there's the foul. He's trying every way in the world. McCullough is and does pick up the foul. With 16.9. Blackman at the free throw line. Leading 61-53. Well, that was a huge pass. You kind of gambled triple teaming down here.
Great pass from Flowers, making the winning play like he does most of the time. And big time.
Oh, wow. They issued a technical foul on Coach Wendell Ingram. So Edey will get one more free throw, and then technical foul shots will be attempted here from the Blaze. And this one, no good. So 1 of 2 for Garrison Edey. They're going to leave him at the line to shoot the technical foul now, and then Blackman will have possession. This for a 10-point lead, good. 16 for Edey for an 11-point lead. It's in the air, good. So 3 of 4 from Garrison at the free throw line, and they have the ball. Caden Avant comes in with 16.9. Blackman going to win another district championship. It's been a war tonight.
It has. Rockvale's told him not to foul.
So no fouls, and I would say he's going to just dribble around. Flowers pulled up his dribble, so does pass off to Johnson. Blackman is not going to foul, or Rockvale's not going to foul, and that's going to be your final score. 64-53, your final. 64-53. Blackman Blaze are winners tonight and win the District 8 4A championship game. Congratulations to Blackman. I should know this, and I could look it up, but umpteen district titles for Barry Wortman.
Tons.
And, just a fine job. This was a very entertaining game, and whoever plays these teams going to definitely have their hands full for sure.
We may see this matchup again in the region.
Could very well. And 64-53, your final score. We're going to come back. We've got all kinds of things to hand out, trophies, all tournament team, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to try to work on getting that for you here as well as we continue State Farm Prep Sports on News Radio WGNS.
Parks Auction, we handle everything.
You have a staff that comes to your home. They tell you what to do. They walk you through it. It's been my experience that what I thought I should get for my home, I got much more for it.
Visit our website at parksauction.com.
Hi there, Parks Auction, 896-4600. Stan Vaught and the Parks Auction team are proud supporters of local high school and MTSU sports.
If you need concrete work done, who would I call? Dan France Concrete. Here's why. He's local. He attended Walter Hill Elementary, Oakland, and MTSU. He served our community as a school resource officer for 9 years, and he's involved in the community.
This is Dan with Dan France Concrete, wishing all Rutherford County student athletes a great season. Study hard, play harder, and be safe.
Dan France Concrete is a licensed and insured residential and commercial concrete construction contractor serving Middle Tennessee. Check out danfranceconcrete.com online to see some of their work.
Head over to J. Mullins Jewelry to check out their selection of rings, watches, custom design jewelry, and much more. They're a local business located at 352 West Northville Boulevard right here in Murfreesboro. They have gifts for all occasions, weddings, graduations, anniversaries, whatever you need, you can find it at J. Mullins Jewelry. That's at 352 West Northville Boulevard or online at mullinsjewelry.com.
In Rutherford County, you know how much it means to have neighbors that you can count on. I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves, here to help life go right when you combine home and auto insurance. Call me at 615-873-1700. Let me save you money and time.
It's not just your home or car. I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams. We see your home and car, as the time and memories that you put into it. Give me a call at 615-459-2683 and let me help you give them the protection they deserve.
For 150 years, First National Bank of Middle Tennessee has been dedicated to the students and families in the communities we serve. Hi, I'm Ryan Savage, Assistant Vice President. We understand the challenges of managing your family's finances. At First National Bank, your family is our family. Visit us at our Gateway or Memorial Boulevard offices here in Murfreesboro and always online at fnbmt.com.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
For 75 years, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic has been a cornerstone of health and compassion in our community. From our humble beginnings to the advanced, comprehensive care we offer today, our commitment to you has never wavered. With 8 locations across Murfreesboro and Middle Tennessee and over 100 physicians, we continue to provide the highest standard of care. Then, now, and always, your health is our mission.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
Welcome into the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air postgame show. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air. They service all major brands and in most cases can offer same-day service. Rely on the Rheem Pro professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air to keep your home or business comfortable year-round. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, they're on West College Street and online at PrenticeAllsup.com. 615-890-1311. Appreciate our friends at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air helping us all year long for decades now. Blackman Blaze are the district champions. They're about to get their award. Rockvale just picking up their award. And Bill, 2 games that were won by double digits, but through 3.5 quarters of both of those games, it was a 2-possession game at that.
They were battles. Both games were battles tonight. It was a championship atmosphere in this game that we just watched between Rockvale and Blackman. I really thought Rockvale played with great energy, especially on the defensive end. But I think Blackman, the championship experience, Brian, the games they've been in the past, I think it kind of showed there late in the game. And their bigs made some really tough shots. You got to give it to them. And really good, well-played game there. And from Siegel in the first game against Oakland.
Well, I've got all kinds of information to pass along here. Eagleville on the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard leads 61-16 after 3 quarters over Moore County. I think Moore County scored 5 points in the third quarter. So with that, they're going to be your district champions here in a few minutes. And, of course, our final here tonight, 64-53. We are going to give you your regular season and tournament players of the district players of the year and coach of the year, all of that kind of stuff, all tournament team, all district team here in just a second. But players of the game from Dr. Automotive, let's go with Jalen McDonald. He had 18 tonight, had a great tournament, and he's going to be the MVP. But you don't know that yet. Malachi Long had 15 tonight. I think those two
outstanding,
kind of
both
rose
players
above everything here tonight. Tip of the cap to Garrison Eady, of course, and Ty Newton and Caleb Lewis for the Rockvale Rockets. Dr. Automotive, they're the place to go for auto repair services, any type of vehicle, foreign and domestic auto repair, and their staff, Danny and Randy and everybody at Dr. Automotive, they're fully equipped to serve your vehicle repair and maintenance needs. They're on Hazelwood Drive in Smyrna and online at autorepairsmyrna.com. Keys to the game. What do you think led to this Blackman victory, Bill?
Well, Brian, Rockvale made a great push in the third quarter, took the lead, and really made Blackman work for every shot they got in that third quarter. But it was the bigs, McDonald, Keller Jackson. They just made tough shots, and they kept the distance. They had their hand just out enough where they could finish this game off. Rockvale has nothing to be ashamed of. I think there's a very good chance that this matchup will be happening, next week in the region championship game. I mean, I really think that these two teams could see each other for a fourth time.
Very well may. Oakland and Rockvale are going to be in the same half of the bracket, so that could be a potential semifinal matchup. But, you've got to play the other district, of course. And Blackman and Siegel are on the other side of the bracket. They'll play on Saturday night. Blackman and Rockvale will host. Siegel and Oakland will go on the road. We won't know the opponents of that until tomorrow night. But that is a look at your Craig's Tax Service keys to the game. Tax laws, they are confusing, so get help with your taxes. At Craig's Tax Service, they specialize in personal and business tax preparation, financials, and bookkeeping services. 890-2233, Craig's Tax Service. All right, let me give you, they have introduced the all-district regular season team here. And from Blackman, it is Garrison Edie. And Garrison is the MVP of the district this year as well. Carter Webb is on the all-district team. He was sophomore and junior year. He was the MVP. Dorian Lyles from Siegel also made the team. Malachi Long from Rockvale. From Blackman, Christian Johnson. And Jalen McDonald. And from Riverdale, Wayman West. So that is your regular season team there. And your coach of the year is Barry Workman of the Blackman Blaze. So all of those fine folks are getting pictures taken and things of that nature. Your all-tournament team, I'll give that to you after we take a timeout here. Plus, we'll have stats and all the scores from tonight. So stay with us here from Rockvale. State Farm Prep Sports and your Prentice Allsup Heating and Air postgame show returns in a moment.
Hello friends, Lenny Farmer with Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home. More than I can count, we have taken care of families who were totally caught off guard with the passing of a loved one. There are so many details to tie up. It really can be overwhelming. Again, more than I can count are the comments from families who have pre-planned and pre-funded their or their loved one's funeral saying, "I'm so thankful we took care of this ahead of time. It would have been a financial hardship had we not. Let me help you pre-plan." Call me at 615-893-2422.
Hi, Murfreesboro. Do you need something for your pet? If so, swing by Animal City on Broad Street. We have it all. From premium pet food, fun toys, grooming supplies, and more. You name it, we probably have it. Whether you've got a playful pup, a curious cat, or even a fish that needs a little TLC, we're here to help. Our friendly team can answer your questions and point you in the right direction. Stop by Animal City at 919 Northwest Broad Street today, because happy pets make happy homes.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes of Toots Restaurants, and our family would like to thank this community for supporting Toots for 40 years.
Head over to Toots.com for our daily specials, our menu, and all of our locations. Check out our Kids Club for some extra deals. Thank you to our patrons and customers.
Thank you for dining with us since 1985.
Thank you, Rutherford County.
Thank you for dining with us for 40 years.
Toots. Good food and fun.
For more than 36 years, Wilson Bank & Trust has been proud to serve communities all across Tennessee. As an independent local bank, we provide banking products competitive with large banks, but delivered with personalized local service. Wilson Bank & Trust has been community-focused since 1987 and looks forward to many more. Discover the power of local community banking that truly makes a difference. Give us a call or come on by any of our local 30 locations or visit wilsonbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
Life changes, then it changes again. Hi, I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin. A job loss, change in health, or loss of a loved one can have a big impact on your family's financial security. Let's work together to help make sure that you're equipped for life's unexpected events. Stop by our office in the Public Shopping Center on South Rutherford Boulevard or give us a call at 615-907-7056 for an appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Power outages are unpredictable, but with Roscoe Brown's generator services, your peace of mind doesn't have to be. Whether it's storm season or an unexpected blackout, our generators ensure that your home stays powered. Installation, maintenance, or repair, our team's ready 24/7 to respond to your needs. With Roscoe Brown, you're not just getting a generator, you're securing a lifeline for those moments that you needed the most. Ensure your home is always powered. Your family's comfort is our commitment. RoscoeBrown.com.
This is a paid legal ad.
Hi, this is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. I've lived and worked as a lawyer in Middle Tennessee for over 30 years, and to me, every single day has been an honor. That's why our firm is so involved with community programs like bicycle helmet giveaways and our Safe Ride Home program. At the law offices of John Day, we're not just looking to make donations. We want to make a difference in the community we hold so dear. And if you're ever injured, know that we are here for you too.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Welcome back here to Rockvale. The Blackman Blaze district champion, 64-53 over Rockvale. And in the earlier game, it was Oakland falling to Siegel 67-50. It was a three-point game going into the fourth quarter. And tonight in that game, just a brief recap, 23 points for Dorian Lyles, 24 points for Carter Webb. And for Oakland, led by Yeshia Cobbs, 17 points, and Josh Wiley had 10 in that as we look over some of the stats. Before we get the final stats here, let me tell you about the district all-tournament team here from District 8 4A. Carter Webb from Siegel. It was Ty Newton from Rockvale, as well as Elijah France. From Blackman, Garrison Eady and Braden Flowers. And that leaves the tournament MVP, and that tonight and throughout the tournament on Saturday and tonight, Jalen McDonald from Blackman. So Blackman places 3, you've got 5, and then the MVP. And Blackman and Rockvale both well represented there. Typically, the winner gets, 2 and an MVP, and the loser gets 2, and somebody else from another team. Typically, how the all-tournament team goes. And tonight, again, Carter Webb, Ty Newton, Elijah France, Garrison Eady, Braden Flowers, and Jalen McDonald, the MVP. So,
well deserved, all those players.
Yep, had 18 tonight, and I know he had at least that or more. I can't remember exactly from Saturday. I've slept since then. But anyway, Jalen had a great tournament. So, time to get the team stats. Let me give you the scoring real quick first, and I'll scour one more time for some scores. Tonight with 15 points, Malachi Long leading the Rockvale Rockets. Caleb Lewis and Ty Newton had 11 apiece. 4 points for Elijah France, as well as Jaden Evans. 2 points for Dallas Paldo, and a first bank 3 for both Braylon Ingram and Amari Dewberry. For the Blaze, 18 tonight for Jalen McDonald, 17 for Garrison Eady, 12 points for Christian Johnson, and 10 for Mike Bass. So 4 in double figures for Blackman. Braden Flowers with 5, 2 points from Keller Jackson. 64-53 the final, and the team stats from Winners Trophies, JHA Company, and Fans Heating and Air from Bill.
All right, Brian. Blackman, a big winner tonight, 64-53 over the Rockvale Rockets to win the district championship, and they'll go in as the 1 seed. Rockvale will go in as the 2 seed to the region next week. Tonight for Rockvale, they ended up with 16 total rebounds. From the floor, they were 19 of 39 for 49%. They ended up hitting 9 first bank threes, 9 of 15 for 60%. At the free throw line, they got there 11 times, made 6, 55%. They ended up with only 8 turnovers for the game. For the victorious Blackman Blaze, Blackman ended up with 18 total rebounds. They were 22 of 37 from the floor, 59%. They made 3 first bank threes at 27%. At the free throw line, Blackman was 17 of 19 for 89%. And as typical of a Coach Workman team, they ended up with 5 turnovers for the game. It was a great night of basketball, and I expect both of these teams, really all 4 of these teams, to make some noise in the region coming up Saturday.
Most definitely. Some finals tonight, and then maybe a thought about tomorrow night. You and John are going to work the girls' consolation and championship. Finals tonight, Stewart's Creek 53, Wilson Central 41 over in 7-4A. That was the consolation game. And Cookeville, let's see, I think I told you wrong earlier because Lebanon leads Cookeville 22-21. I don't think it really matters. It's halftime, one score lead there by the Devilettes. So they're still playing. We don't know how that's going to go, but we'll certainly get that to you at some point on the brackets on our website, which you can find at wgnssports.com. I'll update it with what we know tonight, and then tomorrow night we'll get all the pieces together for the region tournament. Central Magnet was a winner 53-50 over Lawrence County to take third place in their district. And those are all girls' scores. In boys, Eagleville a winner, 65-20. They are district champions. Siegel over Oakland, 67-50, and Blackman, 64, Rockvale 53. So all of those are finals. Tomorrow night in boys, Laverne versus Stewart's Creek in 7-4A at 6 o'clock. And then it's Lebanon and Cookeville in the championship game. And tomorrow night here, it will be the consolation game, Oakland and Riverdale at 6. At 7:30. Especially that championship game, those two teams split. The only blemish in the district on Blackman's record was to Rockvale at, was it here?
It was here.
Yeah,
it was here.
I thought so. So another chance. Boys came close, but didn't win that rubber match. But tomorrow should be a great girls game.
It really should be. And, another rubber match, split during the regular season. I know both teams are full strength, and it should be an exciting game. I think this will be the first time the Lady Rockets have been in the district championship game, so it's going to be exciting for that to be right here in their gym.
Well, should be a fun atmosphere. Hope folks will come out and support these young ladies tomorrow. And then a little quicker turnaround for them because they've got to get things going for Friday, but they should know, they'll know tonight wherever they finish who they'll play. So it's always fun. Those region first round games are tough though. I mean, you got to go somewhere on someone's home floor and beat them there.
And it's usually a weird atmosphere. It's usually, for the girls it'll be on a Friday night at 7. You don't normally start at 7. You're usually starting at 6. On the boys, you're playing on a Saturday night at 7. If you play it on a Saturday, most of the time you're playing in the afternoon.
And it doesn't feel like a tournament to me.
It does not. So it's going to be a very weird feel. It's usually the teams that advance are the teams that get into the environment quickly, get good shots, get ahead, play from ahead. And, that's kind of what you want to do going into the first round of the region.
Well, should be a fun time. You and John have a good night tomorrow night. And, Bill, I'm sure we'll see you down the road somewhere.
All right, Brian, looking forward to it. Thank you.
Sounds good, absolutely. Bill Hockenberry joining me tonight. And, again, John and Bill will have tomorrow night's games for you right here on WGNS. Well, we've given you all the information we know, all the scores on the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. So just my thanks to Jackson Smith back at the station. For Bill, I'm Brian Barrett here from Rockvale. So long until the next time we meet at the game.
Rutherford County's biggest sports events are on News Radio WGNS, FM 101.9, FM 100.5, AM 1450, streaming at wgnssports.com, on our iPhone and Android apps, and always at the game.
We now return to regular programming on News Radio WGNS.
Man, that's really a setback. But this new project, you're going a different route. Can you share again where the Kickstarter information can be found?
Yeah, go to Kickstarter.com and just type in Missing 411 National Parks, or on the Coast to Coast site for tonight where it says my name, just click on my name and that'll take you there.
Okay. And what is the plan for distributing films like that? You can't go the same route you've done before, I guess, because there have been so many problems. Do you and other filmmakers have something in mind?
There's a couple of different avenues that we can go where they're much safer. They've been around for a long time. And I've had a lot of time to research it and make sure that the same mistakes aren't made again. So, no, I'm pretty comfortable that where we're going to go with this one is good.
Dave Politis, is always great to talk to you. Bigfoot, Wild Men, and Giants, the latest edition is out. I'm going to check it out myself, and then you're going to give us an update when, assuming that the Kickstarter campaign is successful and you get on the road and can go into some of these national parks where the National Park Service probably has wanted posters up on you on their dartboards.
Yeah, let's hope not.
All right, Dave, great talking to you. Thanks.
Thanks, George.
See you again. We go into the break with the Grateful Dead, I Need a Miracle. Richard Dolan will be here in a moment to talk about USOs.